It finally happened. Trump won the 2024 election and became the 47th president of the United States. I mean, can you believe it? For many of us, this isn't just another political shift. It's a seismic event. And let me tell you, as a non-US Bitcoiner, I usually don't pay much attention to American elections. But this time was different. I found myself glued to the screen, rooting for Donald Trump. Why? Because this election has turned into a referendum on the old monetary system, and the stakes couldn't be higher. You see, when the US sneezes, the world catches a cold. It's just how it works. Almost every country looks to American regulations as the blueprint for new technologies. So, with Trump's pro-Bitcoin pledges echoing across the globe, I felt a surge of excitement. His commitment to making Bitcoin a reserve asset is not just a campaign promise, it's a game changer. And with pro-Bitcoin senators like Cynthia Lummis pushing for legislation that would allow the US to buy Bitcoin and adopt it as a strategic reserve asset, the implications are massive. Other nations are now on notice. Either embrace Bitcoin or risk being left behind. Can you imagine the kind of FOMO regulators around the world are feeling right now? This isn't just a minor trend. It's a tidal wave. I expect to see a rush of Bitcoin and crypto-friendly policies as countries scramble to accumulate Bitcoin reserves. No one wants to be the one left out when the boat sails. It's like watching a high-stakes game where everyone suddenly realizes they need to get in on the action before it's too late. This is the point of no return for Bitcoin's legitimacy. Regulators can no longer dismiss it as a tool for criminals or a fad that's going to fade away. No. Now it's poised to become a reserve asset, shining bright on the world's center stage. And you know what that means? It means we're about to witness a massive influx of capital. I foresee trillions flowing into Bitcoin from sovereign wealth funds, pensions, endowments, and more. The institutional FOMO is going to be unreal. But what will the world look like when banks and governments are racing to accumulate Bitcoin? Honestly, I don't have all the answers. I've been in this space for 8 years, and even I didn't think we'd reach this moment so soon. It feels surreal. It feels like we're on the brink of something monumental. Bitcoin's time has come, and the next 4 years could propel it into the stratosphere, inching us closer to what many of us have been dreaming of: hyper-Bitcoinization. Think about it. What happens when Bitcoin becomes a staple in financial portfolios worldwide? The very fabric of our financial systems is going to shift. Traditional banking could be forced to adapt or risk becoming obsolete. The implications for economic sovereignty, personal freedom, and global finance are enormous. It's not just a technological revolution, it's a philosophical one, challenging the very way we think about money and value. So, here we are, standing at the precipice of a new era. It's exhilarating, and it's terrifying. The next few years will be crucial, not just for Bitcoin, but for how we define our economic future. As we watch this unfold, I can't help but feel a mix of hope and anticipation. This is our moment. This is Bitcoin's moment. And if you're in this space, buckle up, because the ride is just beginning.